Hey guys, Cuber314 here. I decided to make this tutorial 2 parts after I recorded it all. As I was saying, we're looking for pieces that don't have yellow. So this piece and this piece don't have yellow. And then to insert it, we make sure it's lined up with the center. And depending on which way it needs to go, either left or right, which we can determine by the top color. This one needs to go left because the blue centers on the left of where the top is on that piece. So to do that, we do the algorithm U prime, L prime, U prime, no, just a normal U. I'll just display the text on the screen, whatever. It's that algorithm that I really should have said. And then, if it needs, geez, is there none that needs to go to the right to solve? Okay, I'll just pretend that didn't happen, and perfect. No, it's not perfect. This is not perfect. That's still left. Oh my god. I'm having troubles. Let's see. Okay, that's right. Perfect. And then if you need to do to the right, it's U, R, U, prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F prime, I think. Something along those lines. Once again, I'll display the text. So, let's say for a second that all of the pieces in the top have yellow, like this. So that one has yellow, and as you can see, that one has yellow, and that one has yellow. So to do this, we find one of the edges that's not solved, and we insert a different edge into there. So, do the algorithm, and then that edge is now up there, so you can insert it into there. One more case, quick. Let's say that the edge is flipped in where it needs to go. So orange needs to go there and blue needs to go there, but it's not lined up. So that means that we need to insert an edge there to make it pop out. So I'll insert an edge. And then now we insert this one. And then we move on to the next step, which is already solved in this. Excellent. I'll just pretend that it was never solved or anything. And I'll do a quick algorithm. That never happened. Okay, so this is the case I have. And to solve this, we're going to have to use this algorithm 3 times. So it's F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Let's say you didn't have the last case, but now you have this case where you have 2 edges. Oh, yeah, I should have said earlier. This is what we're aiming for in this step, to get this yellow cross. So, if you had none, you would have just done the algorithm like I did. Doesn't matter which way you hold it for that one. Then for this one, if you have the 2 edges that are adjacent to each other, you're going to hold them in the bottom and on the right, and you're going to do the algorithm again. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Now you have the bar. You do the algorithm one more time with the bar horizontally. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Now you have the cross, as demonstrated here. The next step is going to be to solve the yellow face. So to do that, we're going to use a soon algorithm, but not the soon, one of the soons. And this algorithm, what it does is it twists these 3 corners. So if you imagine that corner twists and yellow will come up, that one won't. That one will just twist and yellow won't come up. That one will twist and yellow won't come up. This one would twist and yellow would come up. Your goal for this step, before you actually solve this step, is to have one of them up. So if I hold it like this one doesn't turn. That's the important thing to know. And these 3 do. So this one would come up, and that's it. So that's what we want. So now we do R prime, U2, R, U, R prime, U, R. So now we have the 1. So this one doesn't turn, so we'll hold it in the bottom right. And let's just pretend for a second that I have this case, and it's R prime, U2, R, U, R prime, U, R. Now it looks like this did nothing, but what it actually did is twist the corners once. What needs to happen is they need to twist again. So you do R prime, U2, R, U, R prime, U, R. And now we're on to the next step. The next step of which is to be, permuting the corners. So that we have this corner solved, this corner solved, this corner solved, and that corner solved. In this one, I'm going to do a little bit of pretending. And pretend that, God, none of these are ever working out for me. So, I'm going to explain right now what headlights are. Headlights are where you have two of the same color corner on the same face, like this. So those are both blue. If you don't have headlights, like green and blue doesn't work, red and orange don't work, blue and green aren't the same, and orange and yellow aren't the same, then what you'll do is you'll do the algorithm, but it doesn't matter which way you hold it. If you have headlights, you'll hold it in the back. So the algorithm is R prime F, R prime V2 R, F prime R prime V2 R2. And now, as you can see, I didn't have headlights before, but I have headlights now. So now I'm going to hold those in the back, and I'm going to do the algorithm again. R prime F prime R prime V2 R, F prime R prime V2 R2. And as you can see now, all of my edges are permuted. The final step of this is to use an algorithm called a U permutation to finish solving the last of the edges, like this. And that's how you solve a cube once you're done with this step. Let's pretend for a second that I have none of the edges solved. For this case, it doesn't matter which way you do this algorithm. So I'm going to tell you the algorithm and do it. If you have none of them solved, like this. So you're going to do F2, and then depending on, doesn't matter which way you do a U-turn. I'll do it this way. So then you bring down both sides. Then you do an F2. Then you put both sides back up. Undo the U-turn, and do another F2. As you can see, this solved another side. And now, the last thing you need to do, now this time, the U move actually matters which direction you do it. So if I do the U move that way, that's not going to work, because that wouldn't be putting the green one there. As you can see, well, the algorithm, what it does is it cycles the edges like this way if you do the U move that way, but it cycles that way, which is what you want right now, if you do it that way. So I'm going to do the U move that way, and then I'm going to bring down both sides, put them back up, undo the U move, and do an F2. And that is how you solve a Rubik's Cube. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.